Hey guys, Gory J here, doing another haul video. This is going to be the decades, 2000s to present day. I'm going to combine the years 2000, the 2000s decade and the 2010s together. So basically what I'm going to do here is show off my number ones, some key issues, and some first appearances. Nothing really major in this, but I mean, honestly, there's not really a ton of major keys, I guess, from this time period. The ones that they're, first appearance of X-23, Jessica Jones, Spider-Gwen, just to name a few. I mean, there are some out there that you want to get. Of course, there's different variants and things like that, but I don't have those. Haven't really. They're not anything. I mean, I'd love to get the first appearance of X-23, but just out of my range at the moment. But I do have some here, and I'm going to show them off what I do got, and I hope you enjoy it. First off, we're going to start with Harrow County number 1. This is an awesome horror book done by Cullen Bunn. Tyler Crook does the art. Very cool series, still going, still buying it up today. It's rather new, come out a couple years ago, so if you're into horror books and you're not reading this, give it a shot, check it out. Outcast number 1 by Robert Kirkman, famous for The Walking Dead. This is on Cinemax as a series, but I haven't seen it, but I've heard good stuff about it. And this issue here, I've read this issue and issue 25, and I liked both of them, but this may be one I may get trades of later on. Walking Dead 100. This is the Chromium edition. First appearance of Negan, Death of Glenn, iconic story for The Walking Dead. Walking Dead 132, the first appearance of Alpha from The Whisperers. Walking Dead 154, first appearance of Beta from The Whisperers. 156, the death of Alpha of The Whisperers. Spawn 223. This is a cover swipe from Walking Dead number 1, which Walking Dead number 1 probably the biggest book to get, I would say, of from the 2000s to present day. That would probably be the most expensive, biggest key, I would say. Anyhow, Spawn of the Dead, really cool issue here. Southern Bastards number 1 by Jason Aaron, art by Jason Latour. This is a book that rarely comes out anymore. It's still going, but it's like maybe a quarterly book now. Very awesome read. Just a gritty, gruesome type of book with violence, crime, and football. So very awesome. Alright, here was a flavor of the month back in the day. This is Scooby-Doo Team Up, just from a couple years back. This was one that everyone was snatching up, I guess just because Harley Quinn was on it. I managed to grab me a couple of them. Action Comics 894. This is the first appearance of Death in regular DC continuity. Very cool cover too. Showed this book off a few times in some of my videos. Green Lantern 25, first appearance of Atrocitus, first appearance of Larfleeze. Green Lantern number 0 from New 52, first appearance of Simon Baz. Justice League number 30 from New 52. This is the first appearance of Jessica Cruz. There's also a Green Lantern book that's her first appearance too, so I don't know. This is the one that I thought was her first appearance, so I'm imagining if you have either one of those. I don't know if they both came out the same month, then I can kind of see that. But anyhow, this is the one I researched and says her first appearance. Justice League number 40. This is right before the Darkseid War. This is the first appearance of Darkseid's daughter, Grail. Very awesome cover here. Green Arrow number 1 from the Kevin Smith volume, Quiver Part 1. Green Arrow number 40, first appearance of Brick. He was a villain in season 3 of the Arrow TV show. Green Arrow number 18, New 52. This is the first appearance of Komodo. This is an awesome storyline by Jeff Lemire and art by Andrea Sorrentino. Definitely worth checking out. The Green Arrow New 52 series started out very poorly. The first couple volumes, as far as the trade, were not very good. Started picking up volume 3, volume 4, and onward was definitely worth getting. The Jeff Lemire run for sure. Great series. Brave and the Bold 33. This is the lost stories of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So this is a flashback story of right before Batgirl was shot by the Joker. Barbara Gordon was shot by Joker from The Killing Joke. So this is her, Wonder Woman, and Zatanna out, having fun together, and before she has her life completely changed. This book here, I actually did not seek this book out. Didn't even know it was a big deal until I started seeing it in videos, and I looked through the book and I seen what it was. I was like, okay, that makes sense, because I looked on eBay and it's going for like $30, give or take, and I actually got this, I think, in a comic lot where I bought just a lot of books, nothing key. I guess that was just stuff that was kind of thrown in, and I guess whoever threw this in didn't realize, just like myself, that it was kind of an important issue. 52, week 6, so the first appearance of the Great 10. 52, week 11. This is the first appearance of Batwoman. Robin 126. This is the first appearance of Stephanie Brown as Robin. Final Crisis number 6. This is of course, a sketch variant and the death of Batman. What we thought was his death, but of course he was trapped through time. Alright, Batman 608. This was the start of the Jeff Loeb, Jim Lee, Hush storyline. One of the coolest storylines from the Batman series I've read. Definitely worth checking out. He's up against Superman, Killer Croc, Harley Quinn, the Joker. It's just a great storyline. 609 of Batman. This is the first appearance of Hush. 612 of Batman. The very awesome Superman choking Batman cover. Poison Ivy, I believe, is in control of Superman in this issue, so that's what's going on here. Batman 638. This is the revelation that Jason Todd is the Red Hood. Sure would like to get a first Red Hood. Batman 655, first appearance of Damian Wayne. He actually shows up at the very end of the issue, and I don't think his name is even said, so you kind of I don't think you even know who he is. So I probably need to grab the next issue too. Batman 666. This is the first time Damian Wayne was Batman. This is like a future story, something in the future that happens. And also the first appearance of Professor Pig. Batman number 2 from the New 52. It's too bad I don't have number 1. I do have the Walmart variant, number 1. But and of course I got this one here, the trade. But anyway, number 2 here. The first appearance of the Court of Owls. Number 21. This is first appearance of Duke Thomas. 43, from a couple years back, the first appearance of Mr. Bloom. Wish they'd bring him back. He was a pretty cool villain. Batman Incorporated number 8, the death of Damian Wayne. Batman Superman number 32, the first appearance of the Chinese Superman. I can't remember what his real name is. this book sold out. I was getting this to get I was just getting the Final Days of Superman storyline, and I couldn't find this book anywhere, so I had to order it on eBay for $15 because everybody snatched them up and sold them on eBay. I could probably get it now for cheaper. I'm sure it's not even that big a deal anymore, but I haven't looked. But anyways, that's that. Detective Comics 850s, first appearance of the Gotham City Sirens. Don't think they're called Gotham City Sirens in it. I may be mistaken, but anyhow, this is the book that seems to be going around as their first appearance. New 52 Detective Comics number 2. This is the first appearance of the Doll Maker. That will conclude the DC books. And let's shoot on over to Marvel. Star Wars number 1. This is the Jason Aaron series that started it all with the new Star Wars run from Marvel. Very awesome run that I'm still continuing to get. Star Wars Darth Vader number 3. This is the first appearance of Dr. Aphra. And a second printing. Don't you just love whenever you think you're getting the regular issue, and then you get home and start bagging and boarding, and it was the second print or the third or fourth. You're just like, because I seen this in a dollar box, and I was like, oh, that's the first appearance of Dr. Aphra. And I was so excited, and I was like, I'm getting this for $1. And then I got home, started bagging and boarding, and I was like, son of a bitch, it was a second printing. But anyways, I was able to get the first printing for not a whole lot anyways, maybe $10, $12. So, very cool character. Daredevil 58/438. This is first appearance of the modern Night Nurse. Spider-Gwen number 1. This is her first ongoing series. Ultimate Fallout number 4. Spider-Man No More. First appearance of Miles Morales. Amazing Spider-Man 700. This is the death of Peter Parker and when Doc Ock becomes the new Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man number 4, Original Sin storyline. This is the first appearance of Silk. Newer book, Amazing Spider-Man 15. This awesome Alex Ross cover, Mary Jane with the spider armor. I think this is one you could probably still get for cover if you just find it in the right spot. Another newer book, Spider-Man Deadpool number 1. This is one that sold out. Went to several different printings, but I was lucky enough to get this one. Cable and Deadpool number 38. First appearance of Hydra Bob. Deadpool 19. This is the first appearance of Hit Monkey. Also a very cool Spider-Man Deadpool story. This was a 3-parter. And Hit Monkey one shot, introducing the world's greatest assassin. And Deadpool number 6 from his latest series, introducing Deadpool 2099. Alright, we got Captain America. This is the Ed Brubaker run. This is the series that started where Captain America was killed and Bucky Barnes took over as Cap. And there's the issue where he gets assassinated, number 25. And where Bucky becomes Captain America, number 34. And the controversial issue from 2016, Captain America number 1, the Hail Hydra issue. Thor, God of Thunder number 2, excellent Jason Aaron series. First appearance of the God Butcher. Thor, God of Thunder number 12, first appearance of Ross Solomon. Thor number 1, this is the first appearance of the female Thor. They kind of had like a preview / pin-up type thing at the end of the Thor, God of Thunder number 25. but I'd consider this really the first appearance. That other one may be a cameo or preview. And Thor number 8, first time, this is when Jane Foster is revealed as the new Thor. Vision number 1, first appearance of his family, and of course they're all deceased except for his daughter, Viv. She's in the Champions. One of the best series ever. Tom King does this. He's, of course, the current writer on Batman. If you've not checked out The Vision, go out, get the trades. There's a couple of them out there. It's only 12 issues. This is just amazing, amazing read. This is like what I consider, this is something you'd see in Image Comics, but it's Marvel put in and out. So, very awesome. Also, this is the issue where the Grim Reaper, not, of course, you know, Wonder Man's brother, Grim Reaper, is killed by Vision's wife, Virginia. Hulk number 1, first appearance of the Red Hulk. New Avengers number 10, this is the first appearance of Thanos' son, Thane. Fantastic Four number 11, first appearance of Aisha from Guardians 2. Fantastic Four 587, variant edition. This is the death of Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. Groot number 4, first cameo of Baby Groot, right there at the last page. And Groot number 5, first appearance of Baby Groot. So, able to get these for cover price. I was getting them as they were coming out. Alright, and you know how it is with a Gory J video. Got some X-Men books. And we're in the final haul here. So, Astonishing X-Men number 1, famous Joss Whedon, John Cassidy series. Very awesome series. All New X-Men number 1 from Marvel Now. This is the time-displaced X-Men's first appearance. X-Men 114, whenever it went to the title New X-Men. E is for Extinction storyline. This is, you know, the Grant Morrison run. This is the first appearance of Cassandra Nova. X-Men 115, first appearance of Negasonic Teenage Warhead, plus this awesome Wolverine cover. X-Men 128, first appearance of Phantom X. And 129, this awesome Phantom X cover with his first cover appearance. X-Men 205, this is the first appearance of Hope Summers. Uncanny X-Men 509, just the very awesome Psylocke cover by Greg Land. Just a kind of a, this is one that you got to pay $10-$12 for usually. If you're going for it on eBay, you usually do. Now you might can find it somewhere in the wild for cheaper than that. Uncanny X-Men 450, this is the first time X-23 was in an X-Men book. And there she is on the cover, 451 versus Wolverine. Speaking of X-23, all new Wolverine number 1, amazing series. Need to be checking it out if you're not. And this is the book that I see everyone going for now. All new Wolverine number 2, first appearance of Gabby and the other clone sisters. Luckily, I've been buying this series since it came out, so I didn't have to go back and search for this issue. Wolverine number 55, the famous Wolverine holding the severed head of Sabretooth variant, which is in the it's a cover swipe from a EC comic from the 50s. And the last one I've got here, probably my biggest 2000s to 2010s book as far as keys, is this Old Man Logan, which I got, Wolverine Old Man Logan, which I got recently. First appearance of Old Man Logan, and one of the best Wolverine storylines, if not the best Wolverine storyline I've ever read. So that will conclude the video. And as far as the decades go, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of the decades, I've got a 60s and 70s combined, I've got an 80s, and I've got a 90s split into 2 videos. Check those out if you like to kind of get nostalgic with some of the older books. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you later on in the week.